A lot of people right now are feeling this overwhelming need to detox. People are starting to reevaluate what they really want out of life, what really brings them joy, what adds value to their life, what they should spend more time on, what they should spend less time on, what's really important to them. I was shown the quote, "What controls your emotions controls you." And this could be a number of things to a number of different people. It could be anything from social media, it could be the news, it could be things you're listening to, it could be the friends that you hang around, it could be your toxic family members for some of you. It's anything that lowers your vibration, it's anything that makes you question your self-worth. It's anything that has you feeling like you're less than or that you're not worthy. It's that person that triggers you in the supermarket. It's that rude customer that decides to make some snarky comment. It's the crappy service that you received earlier this week. It's the cheating partner that you just can't seem to let go of. It's that friend that betrayed you back in high school. It's that one totally out there person that commented something ridiculous on your status. It's anything that keeps you in this state of anger and frustration. It's the arguments that you've had between you and your best friend or your partner or your family this week. Whatever it is that you are allowing to control your emotions, that's what ultimately has the most control over you. I just feel like a lot more people are reevaluating where they stand with people, why are these certain situations in their lives, and why have they tolerated so much in the past few years. I really think some people are starting to realize that life is short. And why do we need to be wasting life on things that don't bring any value to our lives? Lately, I've been seeing a lot of people getting off of social media. I've heard quite a few people say how much their lives improved since getting off of social media. I don't know why we feel this need to prove ourselves, prove our worth, prove how happy we are to everyone around us, when the true magic lies in just being happy with yourself. It doesn't matter whether they see or not, and most of the time it's very important to keep your life private because there's so many people out there that want to destroy beautiful things. A lot of the most amazing and beautiful moments that I've experienced in my life could never be captured on camera. It's those moments when you're fully present and you're enjoying someone else's presence, or you're enjoying nature, or you're enjoying your animals, or whatever it is that brings you happiness. I don't want to live for someone else's validation. I don't want to live for someone else's acceptance. When I've already accepted myself, I've accepted my past, I've accepted the mistakes I've made, I've forgiven myself, I've forgiven the people that have hurt me. I have no need to prove anything to anyone. This life really is short. And before you know it, it's going to pass you by. And if you do absolutely nothing, and you don't break cycles, and you don't learn your lessons, and you don't do your shadow work, and you don't accept yourself as being human, then one day you're going to sit back and wish that you had. I was shown this picture. One of them is really going through it. You see the one with the thorns. They're really going through it. The other one, if you notice, they're looking at the one that's going through it. The one that's going through it's sad, man. They're heavy, burdened. They're wondering when their lucky break is. They have all these thorns, but what they don't see, because they're not looking, they don't see the fruit at the top. The other one, however, is solely focused on the one that's going through all this hardship. Ha ha, you lost your job. Your car broke down. Your lover left you. Your pet died. Whatever it may be, right? They're focused over there like, ha ha, look what all they're going through. Meanwhile, look at what their tree has. Tiny fruit. I can honestly say it's because of everything in life that has hurt me in such a way that it's forced me to choose myself. It's forced me to love myself. It's forced me to set up boundaries. I can honestly say all these partners that came into my life that showed me what love wasn't, it only led me to what love actually is. It's about appreciating the good times in life. Because without the bad, we wouldn't have the good. I ended up learning my worth, and I'm no longer settling for less than I deserve. a lot of people are not able to sustain the hard work and the dedication and all the pain that you've gone through. A lot of people cannot get past the thorns to that beautiful fruit. It's been growing this entire time, throughout the pain, throughout the sorrow, throughout the loss. A lot of people are used to taking the easy way through life, but the path that was chosen for you, that difficult path, is going to lead to some of the most beautiful destinations. People would be solely focused on you and almost critiquing your hardships and looking at your life and even laughing at your downfall. Meanwhile, you are focused on your journey because you know deep down that there's something greater. I couldn't help but notice in the photo how the one going through so much pain seems to look humble, while the other one that's focused on the one in pain seems to be bitter. I also couldn't help but notice in the photo that the thorns are almost protecting the fruit. This harvest that you are going to come into is divinely protected. Your tears fertilize the soil to create the most beautiful fruit. Your perseverance, your strength, and the fact that you never gave up speaks volumes. The same people mocking your downfall are the same people that are going to have to watch you rise to the top and enjoy your bountiful harvest. If you lived each day as if it were your last, how would you experience change? You probably wouldn't complain about the weather, whine about your job, or think things like, why can't I just catch a break? Instead, you would be out raging in your undies in the middle of a rainstorm, climbing up an apple tree, shedding tears to the beauty of the natural world. You'd be yelling cowabunga as you swing down from a branch into a puddle of glorious mud, the elixir of earth. You wouldn't be resentful or entitled. You would be appreciative and full of love. The closer you hang to your homie death, the more your moments come alive. Death is basically an end of a cycle. Every end is just a beautiful new beginning. I wish nothing but the best for each and every single one of you, and I pray you all prosper and succeed in this life. I know it's heavy down here. We just have to fight the good fight and unite with like-minded people and find Soul Tribe. The word community literally means common unity, and how wonderful it is when you do find that common unity.